Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Monisha. Today I'll be making milk creams. This is my personal favorite sweet and it's a must for every Christmas. And here I'm going to show you all the traditional way how to make these delicious treats. Let's get into this video. For that, here I've taken a small mixing jar. To this I am adding 100 grams of cashew nut, which is also known as kaju. Now we are going to pulse grind this for few seconds into a fine powder. Don't over grind this or it will turn into a paste. This looks perfect. Now I am going to keep this on side. Here I have taken a heavy bottom kadai. To this I am adding 1 liter of full fat milk. Now you need a very good quality full fat milk for this recipe. Then only you will get a very creamy and delicious sweet. So hey friends, if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated with all my latest videos. And if you like this video, please hit that like button and share this video with all your friends and family. So this recipe is little time consuming, but it is really worth it. Now we'll bring this milk to a boil on medium flame. As you can see, there is a good quality fat content in this milk. And you need to keep on stirring and let this milk come to a boil. And always use a wooden spoon for making sweets. When you are making pedas or anything like this, use a wooden spoon. Now the milk has come to a boil. I am going to reduce the flame, and now the entire process till the last, it is going to be on low flame. So you need to keep on stirring on low flame. And what you need to do is gently keep on stirring, and on sides where you can see the milk has been stuck or has been accumulated, you need to scrape it gently and again mix it. And you need to continuously stir until the milk turns half. Now you can see the milk has turned half. To this here I am adding granulated sugar 400 grams. Once I have added the sugar, we will combine this, mix this gently and continuously until the sugar dissolves completely. Once the sugar dissolves completely, to this we will add a cashew nut powder. This recipe basically has only 3 ingredients: full fat milk, granulated sugar and your powdered cashew nut. But the timing is important. You need to be very patient and you need to cook this on low flame. Then only you will get this perfect sweet. Now you need to continuously stir this on low flame until the mixture becomes thick and starts to leave the kadai or vessel. So total cooking time of making the sweet took me around 2 hours 45 minutes. I know the time is long, but the sweet is definitely worth it. So be patient while making this sweet. You need to continuously stir this. And I am going to repeat this again and again. Only make this sweet on low flame. And you can see I am again and again scraping the sides and just gently mixing it. Now you can see the milk has started to thicken. And you need to again continuously stir this. This is my personal favorite sweet during Christmas. I love this sweet. I make this sweet every year. Along with this, I even make marzipans. I just love all these Christmas sweets. And it's definitely and really worth it. Now you can see it has started to gradually, it has started to thicken. Now we'll continuously stir this, and please don't leave the vessel or gas on and go anywhere else to do. If you have time and lot of patience, stand in front of it and make this sweet. Be very calm and patient and make this sweet. Don't go here and there, or your sweet will completely ruin all the hard work. So now you can see the color has slightly started to change. Now again we are going to continuously stir this. The whole process is continuously stirring on low flame. So when it thickens up, it will look like a warm light toffee shade. And now this looks perfect. This is the exact color that we need for our sweet, warm light toffee shade, as you can see here. Now how to check? Just take a spoon and take a small portion and wait for few seconds. Do not immediately touch this mixture. Wait for few seconds. And now you can touch this gently and see that it forms a ball or holds the shape. And it's holding the shape perfectly. Now immediately switch off the flame, and we are going to combine this mixture into a greased steel plate. Keep a plate ready on side, and now here I am greasing this plate with little bit of clarified butter, which is also known as ghee. I am lightly greasing this plate, and we are going to transfer this mixture on this plate. So once we have transferred the entire mixture, you need to allow this mixture to cool down at least for 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, it's more than enough. Now you can see this warm toffee shade. Later when the sweet completely cools down, the shade will get much lighter in color. Now it's been 10 minutes and I'm gently kneading this and forming it like a dough. You can see our mixture has been perfectly made. That's why it's not sticking much to the greased plate. Now lightly once combined, we'll start making a milk creams. This is my favorite part because it looks so cute. These milk creams look so cute, pretty, and this is one of my favorite part which I enjoy the most. So here I have taken rubber molds. This is little expensive than the other molds which you get, the chocolate molds, silicone ones, but this is very long lasting. Like it will cost you like 150 to 200 rupees, but this is really worth it. I have been using these molds from past 7 years I believe, and it's very worth it. Now I have taken very small amount of this mixture and I am going to add it to each of the mold and gently press this and remove the excess and keep it on side and repeat the same. So always before using the mold, what you need to do is, in a vessel prepare hot water, switch off the flame, put this rubber mold inside the hot water for 5 minutes. Then carefully remove the mold, put it under tap water and then wipe this mold with clean cloth or with tissue paper, and then you can use this mold. And after using the mold, again do the same process. So this will keep your mold clean. This is what I've been doing from the past 7 to 8 years. Now similarly I am filling all the gaps with this mixture. And the molding part, the demolding part is super fun. I just love to do this because they look so cute. I just wait for that part. And every Christmas this sweet is a must in our house, and I just love this sweet. And the joy of making sweet at home is really different. So once I have filled all the empty molds, now we'll keep this only for 2 minutes. You don't want this to over dry, just slightly. For 2 minutes we are going to keep this mold. And I have not greased the mold. I have directly added this mixture into these holes because the mixture itself contains oil content. Now I have kept this for 2 minutes to rest. And now you need to take an A4 size paper, any paper, white paper, and you need to turn the mold and tap using the wooden spatula hardly. So when you tap it hardly, the pieces will come out and it will be very soft pieces. You need to keep on top of the A4 size paper. One by one beautifully you need to keep these pieces, and we are going to air dry these pieces overnight. So you need to place them on top of paper so that the paper will absorb all the moisture content which is there inside this sweet. So similarly you need to demold all these beautiful lovely looking sweets, and then we are going to allow these to rest on top of a table or dining table, center table you can say, under a fan for overnight. And then the next morning what you can do is you can take these pieces, store it in an airtight container and keep it in fridge. It will last nicely for 1 to 2 weeks, and this sweet is super delicious. And this mixture yielded me perfectly around 148 pieces. See how cute this milk creams are looking. This is now looking like a toffee chocolate kind of, but later on when it dries out overnight it will turn more light in color. The color will change a lot, and it is super creamy and super yummy. So use full fat good quality milk for this recipe. So please do try this recipe and give your feedback on the comment section below. I would love to hear your feedback. And if you like this video, please do share it among all your friends and family. So I am arranging all the pieces nicely. So traditionally, olden times, people used to keep these pieces on top of newspaper, but even you can put it on top of plain paper as well, it's fine. And also more during olden times, traditionally they used to keep it on top of cloth for the sweets to dry. But this method is also very nice. So I try this method. So once you air dry it, the next day you will see the sweet has become nice hard, and it will be very creamy, milky and yummy in taste. Now it will be very soft while demolding. This recipe will take you around half of your day, half to full day. But this is really worth it recipe. You all need to try this, and very tasty. It took me my whole day, like from morning 11 o'clock I started, and then till 2:30 I was cooking, and then this molding and everything. So by 7 o'clock everything was done, I guess. So it took me nearly half of my day, but it was really worth it because the next day when you eat this sweet, it is so delicious. And if you are in a hurry, like you can't dry it overnight, then dry it at least for 5 to 6 hours and then store it in an airtight container, and then you can keep it in fridge. But the best is to dry this overnight. I learned this recipe from my neighborhood. We had lot of Christian friends and families all around. So when we used to give them Diwali sweets, so during Christmas time they used to give me these sweets. Then I learned from one auntie. She taught me how to make these delicious sweets, and I'm very thankful to her. So all these sweets, lot of things I've learned from looking at the surroundings, how people make it, and that's how we observe and learn. Now I'll allow this to dry out overnight under a fan, and all our pieces are ready. This is nearly 148 pieces. And see how cute and beautiful these pieces are looking. Once it's dried, store it in an airtight container in fridge. And wishing you all a Merry Christmas and wonderful year ahead. Do try this recipe and let me know on the comment section below. I would love to hear your feedback. And thank you for watching. Till then, see ya. And remember friends, like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.